gonna have another beer because there are more important things in life than getting up right on time for work every
Power of
morning.
the stars is restored to the castle.
Cheers. Let's get some runs going. I used to like watching the credits just to sort of unwind after a run. And then I got sick of it. I'm like, I just want to play the game again. Let's go. Speedrunner mentality, I guess.
It's me, Mario.
And that run was pretty damn good. That run was good until
Dear Mario,
that epic mistake that I made. I was just like,
yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
very correctable mistake. And I'm optimistic. Very optimistic. Oh yeah, I forgot. OBS kind of, yeah, you get to see. Streaming on the Mac is adequate. I think adequate would be a good word. So I guess on my PB, I didn't get either the Lakitu skip or the bomb clip. Because I definitely didn't get either of them in that last run. Nice, there's one for one. Because I didn't get either of them in that last run, and I only lost like 6 seconds, and it took me like a minute to recover from stuff. Anyway, it was like basically the same time. I essentially didn't lose time there. So this is already a very good start. Slow bombs. Yeah, so this is going to be under 2 minutes. This is going to save significant time, actually, just because of the Lakitu skip. Whoops. Here's the clock. By significant, 3.5 seconds is significant. I never changed the camera there. I don't know why I did it. This isn't as bad as what usually happens when I do something I never do. Curly, did the Capitals play tonight? Oh yeah, you said they had a late game. Who'd they play? San Jose. Nice. Oh, man, that reminds me. Have you been watching the Road to 5 to 4? Nice. Have you been watching the Road to the Stadium series show? It's kind of like 24/7. I mean, I think it's like the same production crew even, but it's like all about the Kings and the Sharks and the run up to the Stadium series, which I guess is a week from Saturday. Yeah, I guess that was you watched the Caps regular class. That was probably like the same thing. Same thing, just about the Blackhawks and the Caps. Was it about the Blackhawks at all? Yep, doing 2. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely fun to watch. Like, I'd be lying if some of the fun weren't just in noticing, like, kind of how overproduced it is, and, like, how dramatic things are. Like, kind of fake dramatic, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. I remember I watched an episode or 2 of the 24/7 when it was the Capitals, and Bruce Boudreau was still the coach. Yeah, that's true. You're right. There's totally a lot of game coverage in the show, which I like. I mean, I like that stuff personally, because the regular season behind the scenes isn't really that interesting to me. Like if you've ever watched the show Hard Knocks, it's like kind of the same thing, but it's about the NFL preseason, and it's much more about it focuses kind of on like, you know, who's not a lock to make the roster. It's more like about cuts and stuff like that, and that stuff is a lot more fascinating to me. But then for regular season, the in-game coverage is pretty awesome. Yeah, they do a good job with it. Nice. Didn't have to do an extra dive. Oh god. It's nice to know I can save that at least. It's really nice to know I'm able to save that. Anyway, yeah, my girlfriend is a big Kings fan, so she's been all about that show. I guess despite that it shows the Kings like continually underachieving as they have been lately, of course. Oh man, that's as close as I ever want to cut that. That was a very good CCM. Really, really good. Yeah, I was looking at the standings today, and they had the same number of points as the Stars, and I feel like the Stars have had kind of a really mediocre season. They're just like, they're kind of streaky, I guess. It feels like they, I don't know, but maybe it's not even streaks, maybe they're just mediocre. But I think they're both at 58 points. I don't know what the results were tonight, though. 58 going into the night, anyway. Yeah, it's so crazy. I don't know how they do that. But yeah. Hearing the I'm pressing buttons. Hearing the on-ice communication is super cool, and I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, it did. Nice. Do they have like mics in the helmets, or is it just like I don't know what you call it, but is it just like the normal like domed microphone thing? Ah, 58. Oh, it has a gaming in. Okay. Yeah, just kind of crazy to think they can do that, like with the boards and everything. I don't know. I guess it just to me seems like the boards would get in the way. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's very cool technology. But yeah, it's pretty awesome hearing them yell like "fuck off" at each other or whatever. It's pretty sweet. Oh, and have you watched the new thing? I think it's a 30 for 30 It's called Of Miracles and Men. I think it just like debuted this weekend. Have you seen that or heard about it? That was kind of close, actually. You do know the premise, though? I guess whatever. For anybody who doesn't, it's a new documentary called Of Miracles and Men, and it's about the 1980 Olympic hockey game between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, which is like a famous game. The U.S. won, of course, but this is from the Soviets' perspective, and so that's kind of cool, I guess. Gold splits are cool. That can't be gold by very much. Jesus. So for anybody who hasn't played this game, probably none of you, but whatever. If you haven't speedrun this game, after every star you get, pretty much, it asks you, it gives you three options. You want to save and continue, you want to save and quit, or you want to continue but not save. Typically speaking, you want to just press A as fast as possible to say save and continue, and then you get on with your life. But sometimes you don't time it the right way, and so you kind of start your movement before you press A. Now, if you're just going to move up, like if the control stick is just pointed up, then it's no big deal. But if it's pointed down, then sometimes you can accidentally hit save and quit. And that's bad for a speed run, because that takes you to the title screen. You have to load the game again. You have to, especially in the basement, like you have to get all the way back down. It ends up costing like significant time. And I'm pretty sure everybody has accidentally done it before. Anybody who's speedrun this game for like any amount of time. And I almost did it right there. And that would have been terrible because this is a pretty damn good run so far. Just like it's just like this other creative way to kill a run. There's so many in this game. What's up, Burnsy? Saw you were playing a new ROM hack tonight. What was it called? Like Crystal Kingdom or something like that? Crystal Palace? That's a soccer team. Was it called Crystal Kingdom? What was it called? Was it called Crystal Kingdom? Oh, Star Revenge 7. I have no clue what I was thinking then. That does... Seeing Star Revenge 7, those words, that does ring a bell now. What would Crystal Kingdom be? That would be like a... What's a game with some crystals in there? There's something like... Didn't that Link to the Past, weren't those crystals that you were collecting? I think those are crystals. Hyrule's the new Crystal Kingdom. DK? Donkey Kong? Which Donkey Kong are we talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Crystal Kingdom does just kind of sound Nintendo, doesn't it? It's either some Crystal or some Kingdom. What's up, Ice Slave? Thanks for stopping by. Well, those are modern DKs then, like Donkey Kong Country. That doesn't ring a bell at all.
Here we go!
Ice Slave. I think I've seen that name around. Are you a runner, Ice Slave? I think I've seen you before. Okay. Donkey Kong 64. Oh man, I'm glad I got those coins. Good move. Might miss the cycle now, unfortunately. Oh no, looks like I'll make it. Nice. I love trying stuff I never try in really good runs. Isn't that the greatest? Why did we do that? It's so stupid. Makes no sense. Okay, alright. Please keep your fingers crossed for good Bowser. I'm so terrible at Fire Sea Bowser. There it is. Well, it's Curly. It's also easy for me. Like, so I'm on the IRC version of the chat, so I can see when people join. If you're just looking at Twitch, you can't really see that until they talk. Yeah, I hate that Bowser, man. I hate it so much. I was in a race earlier tonight. I ended up winning the race just because my opponent forfeited, but I literally spent 6 throws on that Bowser, and it was awful. This is going very well right now. So, sorry guys, conservative strats on the 3rd Bowser stage. I fall in love with the run too much. Yeah, the first one was fine. Honestly, if you told me that those were the BLJs I was going to have for the rest of my life, I really wouldn't be too upset about that. Just like, how much better can you really ask for? Oh god. Yeah, safe strats definitely greater than chokes. Man, look at that. I don't think a 20 is in play really here, but that would be sweet if it were. No, it's not. Or no, yeah, it totally is. What am I saying? Oh god. What just happened? Mario's life flashed before my eyes. Lots of Goombas, there it is. Yeah, definitely got a 20 in play. Perfect Bowser throws. I might even be able to miss one, to be honest.
So long, Bowser.
Hey, there's the one I get to miss. Sweet. I get to miss 2? Well, this is melting away. Alright, PB then. PB's still in play. I think so. Yeah. That's close enough. That's alright. Yeah, PB time. Definitely PB time. Come on, hurry up, Star. Give me that 20. Oh, it's going away. It's not going to happen. But a 2103 works. Man, I don't know what happened on that long jump. Didn't feel any different. It's just like all of a sudden I was going down and not... I was going this direction and not that direction. That was very strange. What an awful split in my previous PP.